Welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Erinette TL. Thank you so much for supporting. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today we are starting our evening routine. I think I've shown you an evening routine before, but today this is a different one. You know, African life is all about, village life is all about gardening. If you can't garden, you will starve to death. What will you eat, for example? So today we are starting, I'm harvesting some rosemary. Yeah, so we are harvesting rosemary. My uncle had a garden of it. So as you can see all of us here, we are harvesting these rosemaries. They're quite expensive in town. A good thing about them, they can't even go bad. If you can put them in a cool place, they can dry without sun, okay? Learning never stops. My aunt tells me when you're growing rosemary, you don't spray anything on them, okay? So this garden would have been full, but because of spraying, they lost some of them. I think it is good not to spray spices still, since some of us just boil them on tea without doing anything, washing, because even if you wash, some chemicals can't just go off immediately. And if you didn't know something about rosemaries, these things can chase mosquitoes. For your information. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Hey, diabetes. So these things, I only knew them for spicing milk. So even this black tea they can spice. This will be enough to take me for months. Like 2 or 3 months. Tobus otabsesa wewe. Tusibeka akai. Guys, now the next step today's evening, that's why I told you some evenings they are not going to be the same like our routine. So they keep differing, but there are some activities that stay the same all through that day, like picking the goats from the bush and all that. So today we've come to collect food for the rabbits. And all we are taking today, these, what should I call them? Okay, it's a garden of cabbages. So after picking the cabbages they wanted, they leave. These things are left behind. So these are the ones we are taking for our rabbits. So we got a whole sack of vegetables, salads for our rabbits. A whole sack. All these cabbages. Some of them were weeded, some are just the coverings that remain after here. The real cabbages are removed. So even our rabbits eat organic food. Finally, I've reached the most tiresome part of my farming work. Oh my god, this path is mainly the one that tires me most in my entire village. It is steep and it is quite a distance from down, like the lower side, to the upper side. It drains me, it strains me, like it tires me, it exhausts me. Oh yeah, but what to do? Life has to continue. Guys, we've come to pick some baskets from here that we may cover them with cow dung. It is already getting dark, and most cases I do not want to carry work forward. For example, some chores are supposed to be done on a day before and then you postpone them to tomorrow. I always don't want to do that. So I always want to finish whatever I plan to do in the day so that my tomorrow is not congested. And that's how I even managed to get some free days in my village. On reaching, of course, we have to first feed the rabbits right away. It's even the first time we are giving them these cabbage peelings. We always give them other vegetables, so this is the first time they're eating cabbage, so we would not sleep without giving them to really confirm that they enjoy them. And what we saw was enough for us. Our rabbits enjoyed the cabbages, and I think we shall continue giving them. After feeding the rabbits, I had to make sure that I put these baskets indoors. We used not to have thieves in our village, but these days they came, so we have to make sure everything is inside for safety. This is a food storage, our food store. I can't get any shoes. Do you get that? Shoes. This is rosemary. Remember, we told you don't dry it under the sun. You just put it somewhere and it dries by itself. I'm going to put it in this basket. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting us. Please, if you have a community tab, share me. Share. Thank you so much for watching, and see you right in the next video.